Hi Sonali, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you. So Sonali, can you tell me, let's say if you have to review the test cases of the junior team members, which are the different things that you will review in their test cases? What all things you will review at when you are going through their test cases?
Uh, Test case ID and test title, prerequisite, and step and expected result, version, for which version they are going to write test cases. These are all things I will test. No, I will check
Mm-hmm. Okay. Apart from this, what else you will check?
that which scenario is that test cases should cover all scenario. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that I will check, and how he is writing expected result.
Mm-hmm.
I will check that it is as per requirement. It is suitable to requirement, or we can we cover all requirements points. I will check in that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The result should be proper, and
So apart from this, you can also cover whether the test cases cover the positive flow, the happy path. That's one aspect. Apart from that, it should also cover the negative test cases. What if there are some error messages or there are some validation messages? Are those flows also covered in the testing? So that thing you will cover. Okay, what is
yes,
requirement traceability matrix?
requirement traceability matrix means we are mapping our scenario or test cases, or testing approach according to requirement. We are
Hmm.
cover we are trying to cover or map the whatever SRS document. If we study SRS document, and then if requirement are get cover in that scenarios and test cases, or whatever
Hmm.
our test plan, that is the requirement traceability matrix.
Okay. Have you created any requirement traceability matrix?
Uh, no, not yet.
Okay, okay, fine. So, can you tell me which is the defect that you have found so far, which for which you got some appreciation or you got some acknowledgement? Any
There
defect?
are means,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. In a CV form, when I was testing in SAP ISU, this, that requirement in SAP ISU, the client want the different bill format CV form, and tester they will give one version to me to
Hmm.
test. In that version, he is missing so many points.
Hmm.
I was first study the requirement document, and then I start testing. Then I found the some points are missed, and uh, some scenarios are missed in that
Okay.
application. Then
Okay.
I informed them, and then I got appreciation for that. That was a high level scenario or high level defect I found.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, how many such defects were you able to find in that application?
How many search
Yeah. How
defects
many such defects you were able to find?
in that particular yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Their contract number is missing, address
Mm-hmm.
was missing, and the formatting of bill was not correct,
Mm-hmm.
and the amount and charges are mismatched.
Okay.
That so some particular client should have that fee. It is calculate. It was mismatched for
Mm-hmm.
for client, and their fees and their taxes was mismatched. That I noted. Yeah.
Okay. Fine. How many test cases do you write in a day?
Um, these cases, 50, around 40 to 50 test cases I can write.
40 to 50.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. See, whenever you get this question, you can tell that you are able to design the test cases depending on the complexity of the application. Let's say if the application is very complex or if the flow of the application is huge, you have to cover multiple screens in that application. Then what you would do, you would be doing, uh, maybe you'll design the test case, but you will be able to do maybe 4 to 5 test cases or maybe 4 to 10 test cases in a day. If the application complexity is less, or if the application is small enough, then you might be able to write more test cases. So it depends on the complexity, also the flow of the website or the application, how much complex that flow is, how many screens are involved in that. So all those aspects, all those parameters you have to cover and then you have to answer.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, okay, fine. Now let's say you have a release on maybe Saturday and today is Thursday. So you have one day in between Friday. So on Saturday morning, you will be having the release. Now you have to execute more than 150 to 200 test cases. And you are alone team member as of now. You don't have any other team member. You are alone person in the team as of now. So what would be your approach? How would you take care of these testing?
First, if I have need to test more than 100 test cases,
Mhm.
definitely I would ask for help.
Mhm.
If any, if they can arrange any tester with me, so I
Mhm.
can give some part to that teammate and me. We together we will try to test all the test cases and all the scenario thoroughly,
Mhm.
and yeah, that will be my approach.
Okay. Let's say you didn't get any of the help from the another team member. Then what would be your approach?
I will ask my team lead or test lead to more. Can you arrange some more time because
Mhm.
it is not possible within that time period. So I ask for more time.
Okay, fine. So here what you would do is you will first take out the P0 test cases, the test case with an highest priority. If those test cases are working fine, let's say 150 test cases are there, but out of that, there are 20 to 30 test cases that are having highest priority, P0 priority. If you are able to execute them within the given time limit, then that's a good thing. And you should not be able to find the defects also in that. Those test cases should be working fine. Once those 25 to 30 test cases are done, then you'll go with the priority P1. Those would be maybe 50 to 60. So like this, you'll take up the test case as per the priority. You might
Uh,
also take the automation suits. You might trigger the automation suits. Some of the test case might be automated already. So you can just trigger them and you can see if those results are coming fine. Okay, you can ignore those test case for your functional testing. But if anything is failing, then you can troubleshoot. Okay, why it got failed and what could be the reason, and you can test it manually if you have time. Right. So that's the approach. Many a
one
times
more,
what happens, sorry, yeah, please go ahead.
one more thing I will discuss with the team lead that enough number of test cases are means not absolute 150 test cases I will test. That
Hmm.
enough number of test cases or priority test cases I will test that scenario and test cases according to that if it is enough to release or that will
Okay, so you'll just test the functionality which has been developed or designed in this particular release only.
yeah.
Okay, but you will have to do a part of regression testing, right? It might happen that you would have done that story part testing earlier, but now when it comes to release testing, it might happen that some regression issue might be there. So it is better to do end-to-end testing now, right? So that's very important. Okay. Uh, Fine. So this is good. Now let's. Okay. Now what you have to do is you have to mm, open this website in your laptop browser and share your screen. Are you able to see the chat box?
Yes.
Hmm. So just open that website. Yeah. Can you share your screen?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Hmm?
Can you see my screen?
Uh, yes, it's visible. Okay. Now, can you tell me, you have to test this search functionality. So how would you perform the testing? What are the different approaches that you will have? What are the different aspects that you will take? What would be your different test scenarios and what would be your approach? This search functionality. Can you see the search functionality?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So you have to perform testing on this.
First, I
Hmm.
try to know about the details of that site, means SRS document, they what products they have to sell, and uh, which categories they are selling,
Hmm.
pricing and all. And I will, if for search bar, I will test randomly their products. If same result, expected result is getting displayed, then okay. Uh, and for only search tab, you're telling.
Yeah, only the search functionality you have to perform the testing. So you'll go through the requirements. Then what will you do?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That if any randomly we are putting anything, it should not take that error message. It should give that product is not found. Or if number we are giving that for same, it should give error message. If whatever we are typing in search bar, which is not in their product list, then it should give the error message that this product is not available, like that, some
Okay.
validation message.
Mhm.
And
Right.
after enter the products detail should get displayed,
Mhm.
the variety of products, and with pictures, it is a picture is getting display, and price for that product is getting display properly, that I will check.
Okay.
And after clicking on that product, the product detail should get displayed. Means navigate to that next page. After enter, we are searching for any product, and that product get display. And after clicking on the link of product, or the price, everything, that one more page is there, detail page of about that product should get display. And
Hmm.
the it navigate to again, if you select any product, then it go add to cart. We can add that product to add to cart and payment and all these things. I will test.
Hmm. What
Uh,
else? Okay, tell me how much time would you take to test this functionality?
uh, there are so many products. Might be take
Hmm.
7 to 8 hours.
7 to 8 hours. Okay. Will you test all the products?
No, not all the products.
Hmm. So
But
how would
the
you?
category for that category, if one
Uh,
or two are products are getting displayed properly, then it's enough.
Great, great, very nice. So that's a good approach. You can test for one product in a category. Okay, now let's come to the categories. If you can see towards the left-hand side, you've got
Mm.
different categories like cakes, greeting
Yes.
cards, flowers, bestsellers, teddies, gifts, clothing. Would you test in all these categories?
Yeah, I need to test all the categories.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Okay, can you tell me few of the test scenarios from the globalization and the localization testing point of view
Globalization
and localization testing point of view?
for delivery, if that option is means out of country or out of state, if they are giving that service for delivery or for that product, means we can sell the product over the global. And for that, some different scenario we have to write that how much they charge for delivery
Hmm.
and
See,
that company.
globalization testing and localization testing. So you don't have to worry about delivery charges. It would be the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do one kind of testing is, let's say, if you are trying to test your website from the country, which is, for example, Japan. So what is the currency of Japan? Accordingly, the charges should be displayed, right? So that's what
Uh,
you are telling.
yes. Yeah. Charges should be displayed for a particular country.
Hmm. Okay. What else?
If the product information we can give in that their languages, that is also fine.
Hmm.
If to cover more customer,
Hmm.
it will help to cover more customer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We can use a translate option if we can give the translate option
Hmm.
so customer can know about the details for products.
Correct. What else?
And if particular product is not not for global uh, delivery,
Hmm.
if cake or some food item which is for delivery to global for transport purpose, it might be not that service we can't provide to the global customer. So if any global customer hit that product, then the error message should be displayed that this product is you can't sell, you can't buy it like that.
Okay. What else? How about validation messages, error messages? Those also would be displayed as per the country or the as per the language specific,
Yes,
right?
validation message should be
Yes. Yes.
displaying. Yeah.
Then, That's it. Anything else that is coming to your mind?
Some festive, some countries have some festival, Christmas, which are celebrating in, European countries. At that time period, we can display the festive offer in our
Hmm.
site. That will also attract our global customer.
Hmm. Okay. Fine. So, these are few of the test scenarios from the localization, globalization point of view. Can you tell me the test scenarios from the performance testing point of view? How would you test this functionality from the performance point of view?
Means how many user can use this site at a time.
Hmm.
Means load testing we will check, and beyond the load also we can check if when there is limit for 20 customer at a time, then we go for more than 20 users at
Hmm.
a time.
Hmm.
We will check the performance, how the system perform or how the application perform at that time. And if it handle so many requests at a time, that we will check. And response time also we will check that how much time it will take to display the details and all things, or payment and all things, how much time it is taking, that
Hmm.
we will test.
So how much time is it taking to load? How much time is it taking to display the results? If you enter
Yes,
something, some search item, then how much time is it taking to display the results? Let's say if there are 10 pages, on each of the page there are 20 products. So how much time is it taking to load all those pages? Right?
yes,
That's how we will test it. What else?
performance testing, right? uh, in different server we are in like in Google Chrome application we will run in different what we call different environment. We will check that which environment this site is, how it will work for different
Hmm.
environment.
Hmm.
We will check that as well. And means how easily user can, means any new user is using this website,
Hmm.
then he can use it easily. That accessibility will check
Hmm.
that he can use it easily without any help.
Hmm.
That things we will check for performance testing.
Hmm. Hmm. Great. Great. What else?
This site, how many people in different countries, how many people can access this site, means authorization and authentication, means they how easily they can log in
Hmm.
page, that we will check.
Hmm.
If they should not face any problem or any, you know while logging to our website.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. So, can you tell me two negative test scenarios for this functionality? Negative.
Yes, okay. First, I tell you, like, if we randomly put anything which is not in product list, then the error message should display. That negative test case we will check that. error messages should get display, or that this product is not available, like that. And
Hello. Yeah.
um,
Yeah, you
yes,
were telling about negative tests. Sorry, I lost you. Yeah, what were you telling?
uh, the scenario I told you before, that
Hmm.
in a search bar, if you put any inappropriate product name or inappropriate something, then
Hmm.
the validation message should get display that this is not available, or please
If you try to put some product which are not available on the website, that's what you're telling.
yes.
Okay, okay, got it, got it. Fine, fine. So you should get some validation messages or error messages in those cases.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, fine. Okay, Sonali, I am done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.